No way through here.
I'll finish searching the house. You, gather your company and pursue Tenebras. Quickly now, before he escapes.
I go at once, Your Grace. We'll crush that bastard.
And you, guard. Did you not hear my order?
I did, dear Horus, but I don't serve you.
Tenebras! How are you here? What crooked business is this? Answer me, now!
Later, my friend, please. We are not alone.
Horus, where were you? Why didn't you come sooner?
The guard was busy looking for suspects. Most of all, I needed this one.
Tenebras, leader of the Dark Adepts, at your service.
First you send assassins, then come to introduce yourself? Quite the zany jokester, aren't you, Tenebras?
The Adepts did not sanction your assassination, nor accept any contracts in your name. Yes, we followed you, but to kill you? What for? I assure you, if the Adepts desired your demise, we would never have wasted our energy on such a dubious scheme.
Is that your word for it? Scheme? Your assassins slaughtered everyone at the Batil gates.
Not just my assassins. They were brought through to the caves by people in guard uniforms. New uniforms, delivered to guard headquarters only the day before. They entered posing as an escort, and they knew the password. The password entrusted to you and your knights, Horus, and no one else.
Enough! If you knew all that, why didn't you intervene?
Because this time, dear Horus, you are not the only one who was deceived. By the darkness, if our spies knew what was going on.
You just weren't paid enough. Cordon off the area. Leave no stone unturned. Any evidence you discover must be sent to me immediately.
You found a thing or two in the basement, yes? If you want to uncover the person behind the assassination attempt, it would be prudent to pass this evidence over to us.
Vegetables, fresh vegetables.
So how much is there? Will it last a week?
Hello.
Madame de Guillan, I've brought you a letter from Bludgeon.
Shh! Quiet, sweet messenger. No need to share my private joy with all and sundry. Give it to me. Oh, he's so suave. Listen to this. And then I'll throw you down in the tall grass and... Ah, it gets rather personal after that bit.
Then I suppose you're going to hurry off to your rendezvous?
But of course. And I will need an escort. I'll feel safer that way. And I believe you're heading in the same direction? By the by, here's my new maid, a novice sorceress. She hasn't many skills, but one of them is transporting as many as 2 people from one place to another. To be honest, it's all she's good for. Come on now, teleport us, slow coach.
Yes, milady.
Who's that?
Just touch the rune, and you'll instantly find yourself in the bandit's sanctum. I promise. You're going to like it.
You brought company. Did you think it would be boring with just the 2 of us?
I am but a frail lady, my dear. Suppose it wasn't you waiting for me here, but one of my numerous enemies.
As you can see, I'm here.
What happened to Bonnie?
Ah, so that's who you truly care about. That girl sure knows how to choose her defenders. Tell her she's free. For now.
Go. I'll take care of milady myself.
I'm counting on it. I am grateful for your company, my dear, but I have no more need of your services.
The lady told you to go. What are you waiting for? Written instructions?
Have you seen the way Bonnie looks at Marlena?
Ha! I thought Bonnie was gonna cut her open. Whoa, now there's a mark if ever I seen one.
And why wouldn't you count it? It's a toss-up which is worth...
I love heroes, always rushing to rescue the fair damsel.
All I had to do was deliver a letter. And for that, you promised to help Marlene.
My promise. De Guienne dragged you right in along with her, just as I thought. She must have suspected this wasn't a rendezvous, but a trap waiting for her. Now I have a witness to her involvement with Bludgeon. And not just any witness, but the savior of Nostria. Now Bludgeon will make it clear to her. She ought to be afraid of me.
I suppose you'll have the freedom you so desire now. But what about Marlene?
I do have some sympathy for the girl. How foolish of her to get trapped by Cleaver. I'll have no trouble convincing that boor to let the poor girl go. Remember how I said Bludgeon would take Marlena away from you?
Well, yes, I suppose you did.
Then let me remind you. Marlena is leaving to work at De Guienne's salon right now.
What prompted this change of mind? And how did you come to hear of it?
Because I arranged the whole thing, Birdbrain. Did you see Bludgeon leave? He went to make the arrangements with De Guienne, and those arrangements have arrived. Marlena's escort is none other than the savior of Nostria.
Yes. I have eyes, you know. So the girl is going to work in De Guienne's parlor, like Bonnie before her.
I don't know.
I see. That Viper isn't going to share the particulars. I wonder, whatever does Bludgeon see in her? But Bludgeon's whims are none of my business. Take your girl and go.
She's Brand's girl, not mine.
I don't care. I simply wanted to keep Brand in my service. But now he's done with banditry altogether. That's as clear as day.
I thought I would rejoice in regaining my freedom, but all I feel is a deep sadness.
And why is that? Don't tell me you've fallen in love with that oaf Cleaver.
How rude, I'm no common slattern to love the likes of him, but I was expecting my betrothed to rescue me, not some hireling. Yet instead of Brand, and Brand says, you.
Disillusioned with your betrothed, are you?
I can't abide the sight of that coward, and I don't want his ring anymore. Here, you can have it. Perhaps you can put it to use. I'll make my own way now. Thank you for freeing me.
Huh?
Where do we go next?
Damned if I know.
showed those archaeologists the way? Was it Miller?
Who else? They refused to give us time.
It's suspiciously quiet here, and too barren.
And who showed those archaeologists the way? Was it Miller?
Did Sylvain send you? I could see in your eyes that you're after that document.
Is that so?
I overheard your conversation with the head man. He's telling the truth. There's no way you could find it yourself, but I might be able to assist you in this business. For a modest fee, just ask.
Here, take your money. Now let's hear it.
Well, this document was very important to some big people, and they wouldn't leave us be. We tried to get rid of it, but we couldn't burn it, tear it, or even smudge it with a dirty fingerprint. It's enchanted for safety. Then Sylvain came up with a brilliant idea. Take a pig, tie the deed to it, and give it to the trolls.
There are trolls here?
The trolls came to the area just a couple days ago. They have a camp beyond the river, in the middle of an excavation site or something. They dug it up anyway. One night, Sylvain took a pig and left it there. I happened to be awake at the time. I saw him sneak off like a thief and then come back soaked. The pig's owner, Roachus, knows nothing about it. He just bought the animal, and whoosh, it's gone. It's totally unfair to my mind.
I agree.
So if you want the deed, look for it in that camp across the river. That's the whole story.
And who showed those archaeologists the way? Was it Miller?
Who else?